everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, Monday, September 24th, 2018. The meditation for yesterday was at 2 p.m., and a lot of you forgot about that reschedule because of the fact that I did the Sheldon Idell webinar. So that's out there. Julie Joy from Young Lightworkers has that copied and sent out there, so you can access it if you wish. And we've gotten some suggestions on people with their time schedules, and I don't know how I would fit this in time-wise, but we're contemplating doing a 9 p.m. Eastern meditation call. So that's not etched in stone as of yet, but it is a thought possibility to garner more people with their schedules so that we can have more people meditating, because we want to hit the 1 million mark and beyond. We will have a Time for Change call on Wednesday. They, for some reason, and I haven't talked to them, IQD has stopped posting my calls, so I may just go ahead and start posting them myself on the internet, because I get so many people asking for the links now, and for some reason, I don't know why, but they are not posting them. People have had, they've gone to their site to try and find the post, but it's not there. And I think I have no idea. I haven't had time to contact them. So either way, well, if it ends up, then I'll just start posting them myself on the Time for Change calls and just getting them out there. Because there's a lot of people around the planet that want to listen to those, and they're listened to many thousands of times. So in today's meditation, when we're looking at ourselves, and it's so important for us to be able to understand when we allow our hearts to remain open, relaxed, and continuously giving and receiving love. And it's an avalanche every single time you breathe, every breath that you breathe. So, in other words, allow your heart to remain open, relaxed, and continuously giving and receiving love. So you kind of visualize your heart is open. So this is a heart mind meditation. So imagine for the inhabitants of this planet to be able to literally keep their heart open without fear, right? Without anxiety, with confidence, in giving that love and basically giving and loving to everyone. Now you can visualize this through your heart-mind. You can literally visualize seeing all of your love and giving touching everyone on the planet. And this permeates. This is so important for us to understand, comprehend. This is the key to ascension. This is the key to eliminating all of this goopy is the only word I have for it. All of the negativity, all of the heaviness, all of this whole world is made up of mostly just, you know, it's depressing. That's why I don't go into it, you know, super detail, because it's just depressing. It's not a good energy. We all know that. We just feel it. It just isn't a good energy. It's an energy that none of us care to visit. You know, when we feel good, which should be once we're out of this jungle, when you feel good, you are in a much higher mood, a much better position. You're in an elevation of happiness, which is coming from your higher self, from literally being in joy, and that you're allowing that joy to come to the surface. So, in your heart-mind, you're letting that love out. You're sending it out. A lot of people aren't aware, but they keep it bottled up. They keep it tightened up. They just don't express it. And I think a lot of times because they're afraid that people will take them wrong, they'll take that wrong. You know, when you say you love somebody in our social structure, you know, they seem to think that it's, you know, intimate or relationship type thing. And, you know, and isn't that amazing, because of the training that humanity has been put under, is that we should love everybody. Instead of saying, hi, how are you? You should say, hi, I love you. Yeah, but a lot of people would be very uncomfortable about that because, you know, oh, well, what if they think this? You see the delusionment that has been literally saturating humanity forever is that to be free is to be able to express oneself openly and honestly and just let it out, so that you don't have these tie-ups and these confusing energies that society deals with all the time. It's just an unbelievable mess, to say the least. So, as we ascend, and as we continue to raise our vibrational frequencies, we are learning that the heart-mind is the center of all that we are. Our heart-mind. Not the brain-mind, but the heart-mind. And when you get into the habit of this, of the heart-mind, your confidence grows. And I'm not talking about the ego. It's not like we dislike the ego. It's just that the ego has to be put under control. It has to be put in its proper place. You're the master. The ego is not the master. The mind is not the master. You're the master. Sometimes it becomes quite a battle between who's the master. So we're gonna lay this on to the human race, the human civilization, all the inhabitants on this planet. We're going to let out and expand our eternal love, our heart-mind, and to communicate that to all the inhabitants of the planet. And communicating that vibrational frequency immediately goes to their heart-mind, and they will feel it. And they will begin, and some of them not knowing, that they'll just be much more friendly and compassionate and understanding towards their fellow brothers and sisters of the planet, so that they'll be able to interact in a happier, much more of a near bliss type of position, standing, existence. And our whole point here is to increase the harmonics to such a level that there's just no way that humanity can't comply, that they will literally absorb into the heart-mind, and eternal love will take front and center. Eternal love will take front and center. So it's every one of our heart, mind, period. So now, if you will, go to a place where you're not going to be interrupted, which you probably are, and relax. And find a place for yourself that you can relax. I mean, as far as in your heart. And then breathe. As you breathe, as I'm talking, you're going to want to do these 3 to 6 breaths, inhales and exhales, holding for 1001, 1002, 1003. Then let go. 3 to 6 times. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in divine positive energy. You're breathing in an intensity of understanding and comprehension of your heart's mind and your ability to infuse eternal love wherever you may be, whatever you may be doing, however you are doing, is that you become a beacon, a tower, crystalline light tower of continual waves of eternal love. You picture that in your heart's mind. Picture it. You can see it. This tower just glistening and glowing and popping, and you can see the arcs of light coming off of it, and you can see as it waves out and literally saturates all of humanity. Imagine these beacons all over the planet that are there permanently, that are literally sending out eternal love non-stop 24/7. And that's what you're bringing in. That's what you're taking in. The clarity of that, the peacefulness of it, the giving of it. And with that eternal love comes all that you are. And all these pieces come together. Great wealth, great riches, great abundance, stupendous, superb health and well-being. All of these things, happiness and joy, they come with the eternal love. Because the eternal love is all that there is. It's all that there is. When you exhale, you're exhaling all of the things that you, on a daily basis, deal with, that you sometimes ignore, these nagging little irritations, worries, and stresses and fears. You will find that if you face those, and sometimes that's not easy, but through your confidence in yourself, and through your eternal love, and through Father, Mother, Prime Source, Creator, God, you will face them knowing that you are safe and protected, and that you will give them eternal love. You will communicate with what they are, look at them clearly, and then be done with them. They're gone. Walk through them. Now what you want to do is you want to come through your heart, mind, enter through the sternum, go right in, keep going. You feel more and more peace coming over you. You feel more and deeper eternal love. You come to an area where you have all of this light reflecting around you and above you. It's warm, and it's caring, and it's golden white pink light, emerald green, flaming healing light, and purple transmuting flame all around, swirling. You see your higher self seated, and you go and you join with your higher self immediately. You want to be with your higher self all the time. So all of us are in communication with our higher selves. And we're communicating with the civilization and the inhabitants of this planet. And we're communicating with their higher selves. Eternal love, guys. That's it. Period. Our heart, mind eternal love, hand in hand, arm in arm, we begin to raise ourselves and then levitate up above the planet. We then call out to all light beings in every galaxy, in every solar system, in every universe, who are of love and from love, who are of eternal love and from eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We also call upon the archangels, seraphim and cherubim, all of the angels who are of eternal love and from eternal love to join us in this meditation. We call upon the ascended masters to join us in this meditation of eternal love and from eternal love. We call upon the sprites and the fairies. We call upon inner earth and hollow earth of eternal love from eternal love to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over in all lifetimes to join us in this meditation of eternal love and from eternal love. They cannot participate unless they are of eternal love and from eternal love. They know that. So as they come in, we feel their breath. We feel their energy. And as we continue to raise ourselves above the planet, we are totally encased in a perfect sphere of the golden, pink, white light of Prime Source Creator God, emerald green flaming healing light, and the purple transmuting flame. And this eternal love sphere that we are encased in can only be penetrated by eternal love. We're all protected. So as we get to the top area, we see our meditative sphere glowing and glistening in its golden white pink light, emerald green healing light, flaming healing light, purple transmuting flame, and it's got all of our meditations in perpetual motion since February 12th of this year, swirling and vibrating. We then begin to feel the rain on our crown chakra, the top of our head. We feel it saturate our bodies from head to toe, inside and out. We feel this our heart mind communicating, and literally as we send out across the planet this beautiful shimmering rose-colored pink warm golden white light, and you can see it wave across the planet. And we literally become crystalline light towers, and we set these up, and we literally have them as beacons sending out these beautiful golden shimmering pink light across the planet. And as it does that, it communicates and saturates all of the heart minds on the planet. All of the heart minds of all the beings of planet Earth are communicating with our wave of eternal love. Now, as it connects, it becomes one. So it literally connects all over the planet, and it becomes like a vapor shield. It's dense, but yet it is comforting, and you can walk through it. And as you walk through it, you become saturated. And all animosity, all anger, stress, conflict, confusion, irritation, ego, all of these things fade away. They are dissipated up into the heavens, and they are literally made to be nothing. They are sent back. Whatever is there is absorbed by the great eternal love and how it completely transforms all the anger and the stress and the fear and the anxiety and the hatred and the destruction and the conflict all over this planet, inside and out. We are there. We are the masters. I'll join you in the meditation. I'll be back to close us out. that image and allow it to permeate your heart's mind. And by doing this, we make a major shift in humanity's energy. It advances, it rises, it raises up, it ascends. And if that field, that energy field that we are sweeping the planet with, will literally permeate all inhabitants of the planet, since we have it going continuously, it's not going to stop. And every now and then, we will all automatically chime in to give it a boost. And by doing that, that brings us into habit of thinking more about eternal love and who and what we really and truly are. And our divinity becomes more and more powerful, more and more penetrating, more and more affecting all that there is around us and everywhere. So by initiating this, we literally continually improve the frequencies of the inhabitants of the planet. And this also, be mindful of this, is that it's to understand that you are, and it's a must for you to literally vibrate the energies of massive rich and wealth and prosperity and abundance. Because if you don't, you're saying to cut it off. It's being cut off. And you don't care to have it. And you don't want it. And that's what happens. So if you literally, without the ego, with your compassion and with your confidence, to send this out and say basically that you are wealth, abundance, and riches. You are happiness. You are bliss. You are all these things. Be mindful of that. We will be back here at 3 p.m. Eastern Tuesday, September 25th, 2018. And we may have a time for health call yet during this week. So I'll make an announcement to confirm that later in the week. But I send each and every one of you through Prime Source Creator God and the Father and the Mother great health, number one, for your physical body. Great prosperity, abundance, and wealth. And joy, happiness, and bliss. There's no way you cannot be joyful, happy, and blissful, because that's what you're made of. That's involved and blended in with your eternal love.